Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective. And when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's a tale of the unexpected.
Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Bayern Munich take the early advantage. Where to from here? You can sense that sigh of relief coming from their dugout.
Well, a warning like that must be heeded. They now know how good this team can be on the break, so measures have to be put in place to guard against that happening.
He's played him through. And he's through on goal. Suarez has a go! Oh, taken with style.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
But still, he just read it. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Thompson forwards. Charges in. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Here it comes. It's Luis Suarez. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Tries a through ball. Chance to shoot. Hits one! Decent enough try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that...
Left. What can they make of it? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out.
It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease. And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Hoisted towards the area. Luis Suarez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
It's Luis Suarez. Now the pass. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. He's had a go! They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
It's gone for a throw-in. Very well to intervene. It's a loose ball. There's the end of the first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Bayern Munich kick off the second half. Still going. Where to next? Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Hurtles into the tackle. Through. Looking to force his way through. Shapes the shoots. No mistake. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
Bayern, no question, that's a foul. To shoot! Not much subtlety, he's launched. Oh, glorious footwork! Crosses one in. Gets good distance on it. Gets it back. It's come loose. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Luis Suarez. Mamadou Sakho goes on an adventurous run. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
towards the front. Bayern Munich yet to make a change here. Bayern Munich cannot keep hold of the ball. Oh, he's come flying in. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, managed to get it away. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Looks to thread it through. Well weighted. He's tried one! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Oh, listen, their task is tough enough already without missing chances like that. The next one has to go in.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Looks to slip it through. It's out of play for a goal kick. Good interception. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Luis Suarez. Suarez has a go! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Gets his head to it! And out to safety. Bayern Munich just have to run down the clock.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Well, they could break here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. There he is, making his presence felt.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Tries a through ball. He's got through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Back of the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence.
Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Terrific match.